Tara, a divorced mother of two, was on her way home from work on a cold and frosty evening. During this time of year, Pittsburgh is always at its coldest. After seeing a person throw a garbage bag out of the window of a car in front of her, she tried to pass it. But before we start, smash the like button, subscribe, and don't forget to hit the notification bell so you never miss any of our upcoming stories. The Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania native hated people throwing things out of their car windows because she cared about the environment. Despite the freezing temperatures, she pulled over. Whenever she saw trash, she picked it up and disposed of it as soon as she got home. There was no difference this time. In the cold night, she stepped out to retrieve the garbage bag. Although the sun had already set, she took some time to find the bag. She noticed it was a little heavy when she picked it up. When she got home, she was eager to get warm under the blankets and drink hot chocolate. Tara didn't realize that her evening was going to be very eventful. The best thing she could think of after a long day at work was to relax with some hot chocolate and watch some of her favorite television shows. Her ex-husband had the children that week. Her memory of the garbage bag she left in her trunk came to her while she was relaxing on her sofa. As soon as she put on her shoes, she ran outside in the cold to retrieve the bag. After opening the trunk, she pulled out the bag. She hadn't realized how heavy it was. When she left her house to throw it away, a faint sound interrupted her. Despite not being able to place what it was or where it came from, she stood still for a moment and listened. Putting the bag down on the ground, she was terrified at this point. Trying so desperately to escape, she had no idea what was wiggling inside her. Tara didn't care if it was a dangerous snake, because the animal was alive and breathing. It was necessary to free the animal. Opening the bag carefully, she made sure not to scare anything inside. As Tara watched the bag wiggle around again, she shivered in the cold night. Seeing a dirty, scared-looking cat saunter out of the bag, Tara's heart sank. "What happened to you? I'm sorry you were in that bag. Let's get you inside. It's freezing." Tara picked up the cat and went inside. Tara opened up a tuna can and gave the cat some water after the cat wouldn't stop meowing. Tara felt a pang of sadness as the cat gobbled up the food. It was extremely hungry. Who knew how long it had been in the garbage bag? On her couch, she gave it a warm place to sleep at night. The next morning, Tara was happy to see that the cat was still comfortably sleeping on the makeshift bed she made for it. She gently stroked his dirty fur. "We need to get you to the vet, buddy." When she bundled the cat into a box, it kicked up such a fuss and started scratching wildly at the box, trying to escape. She understood that the cat no longer wanted to be confined in a small space. Tara took the blanket from the couch that the cat was sleeping on and placed it on the back seat of her car. The cat immediately went to the blanket. He was then at peace. That's all it wanted, to be free. She drove to the vet without worrying about the cat in the back seat. At the vet's office, Tara explained the situation to the receptionist, who quickly got a vet tech to examine the cat. The tech checked the cat's overall health, scanned for a microchip, and gave it a thorough cleaning to remove the dirt and grime from its fur. Tara anxiously waited in the examination room, hoping the cat was going to be okay. After what seemed like an eternity, the vet finally came in with a reassuring smile. Relieved that the cat was physically okay, Tara decided to adopt it. She named him Lucky. Lucky turned out to be a loving and affectionate companion. Tara's children loved having Lucky around and treated him with kindness and love. Over the next few weeks, Tara and Lucky formed a strong bond. She couldn't imagine her life without him now. Her house felt warmer and cozier with his presence, but at the back of her mind, she couldn't forget what Lucky had endured. The cruel person who threw Lucky from a car was still out there, walking free. It made her very angry, and she was determined to seek justice for Lucky. Tara couldn't shake the anger and determination to find the person responsible for abandoning Lucky in that garbage bag. She decided to take matters into her own hands. She began by retracing her steps from that fateful night, trying to recall any details about the car that had tossed the bag. After a few days of investigation, she spotted a security camera on a nearby building that might have captured the incident. She approached the building's manager and explained her situation. The building manager agreed to help Tara and pulled up the surveillance footage from the night of the incident. Together, they watched as the car in front of her tossed the garbage bag out of the window. Tara's heart pounded as she saw the license plate number. With this vital information in hand, Tara reported the incident to the local authorities and handed over the footage. The police promised to investigate the matter further and find the person responsible for this cruel act. Days turned into weeks, and then months, as the police worked tirelessly to identify and locate the driver of the car. Tara was patient, knowing that justice would take time. Finally, after several months of investigation, Tara received a call from Detective Miller from the Pittsburgh Bureau of Police. He informed her that they had identified the person responsible for abandoning Lucky and had issued an arrest warrant. Tara's heart swelled with a mix of satisfaction and relief. The trial that followed was highly publicized, and Tara was called as a key witness. She stood in the courtroom, recounting the night she had rescued Lucky from the garbage bag and how he had come into her life. When Tara saw the man responsible for throwing Lucky out into the cold night, her blood boiled. She wanted to jump over the chairs to put her hands on him. She wanted him to feel pain, just as Lucky had. The man stood there with a smirk on his face. He clearly didn't care that he was there, and he definitely didn't care about animals. The driver was found guilty of animal cruelty and faced severe penalties, including fines and community service. Tara felt a sense of closure as the judge handed down the verdict. With the legal battle behind her, Tara focused on helping Lucky fully recover from his traumatic experience. Lucky had transformed into a happy and healthy cat, no longer haunted by his past. Her 2 children also doted on him, and Tara could not have been happier that Lucky came into their lives. Tara's story of determination and compassion inspired many in her community. She received an unexpected reward for her efforts when a local animal rescue organization asked her to become an ambassador for their cause. Tara gladly accepted, using her experience to raise awareness about animal cruelty and the importance of responsible pet ownership. Lucky's story, once a tale of abandonment and suffering, had now become a beacon of hope. People in Pittsburgh and beyond were inspired to be more vigilant against animal cruelty, and Tara continued to remind them that even the smallest acts of kindness could make a significant difference. She encouraged them to donate to animal shelters and to rather adopt than buy. As Tara looked at Lucky, curled up contentedly on the couch, she couldn't help but feel grateful for the unexpected turn of events that had brought them together. As the years passed, Tara's efforts in raising awareness about animal cruelty grew stronger. In the end, it was a story of resilience, compassion, and justice, reminding everyone that no act of cruelty should go unpunished and that love and determination could conquer even the darkest of circumstances. Tara and Lucky had come a long way from that cold and frosty night, and their bond had grown stronger with each passing day. Thank you for watching. If you like this story, don't forget to hit the like button, subscription, and ring the notification bell so you never miss our upcoming stories.